Strateco Resources is proud to present the Matoush Uranium Exploration Project. This project is considered one of the most uranium-rich projects in the world today. The uranium industry not only helps meet the world's continuously increasing demand for energy, it is essential to other industries as well, such as agriculture, food production, and medicine. The project is located in the Otish Mountains, northeast of Mistassini Lake, approximately 275 kilometers from Chibougamau. To ensure the protection of the environment and of human health, the project's proponent will scrupulously apply all of the applicable laws and regulations from the various levels of government. We want to stress that the regulations governing uranium mining and exploration are among the strictest. The dominant winds on the Matoush property blow in a southeasterly direction. The data from the environmental impact study show that the project will not affect the air quality of the future Albinel-Temiskaming Otish National Park, which will be located about 15 kilometers to the east. The site's effluents will be treated according to the strictest standards before they reach the nearby water system, which leads to the Kami River. The regional water system is not expected to be affected. The Route 167 extension, to be carried out by Transport Quebec, will provide year-round access to the Matoush project site. A landing strip will also provide access to the project. The Strateco property covers 312 square kilometers, and the Matoush project will occupy a section of approximately 0.15 square kilometers. An analysis of boulder deposits from the last ice age confirmed the site's high concentrations of uranium. The project will take place in two major phases. Once the required authorizations and permits have been obtained, the first phase, the exploration phase, will take place over a 24-month period. If the economic analysis stemming from this phase provides positive results, a new impact study will be conducted to receive the authorizations and permits necessary for the next phase. The second phase will consist of the actual mining of the site over a 10-year period. Several facilities will need to be built for the exploration phase, including a water treatment plant. The plant will treat the groundwater from the ramp excavation, mining exploration, and other activities. Daily monitoring of the water quality will be part of the procedures that are implemented. A fuel depot and a power plant will also be built. The depot will comply with Quebec's building code to prevent any soil contamination. The power plant will supply the energy for the powerful ventilation system that will be installed. The site will also include the infrastructure to house 96 workers. We note that local labor will make up 15% of the total number of workers. The dormitories, kitchen, and comfort station will be housed in weather haven-type tents with wooden floors and in trailers. An organic matter storage area will be used to store the surface soil until it is used to restore the site. The underground exploration phase will also require a ramp, 5 meters wide by 5 meters high, and approximately 2,800 meters long for the trackless equipment that will be used in the excavations. The ramp will be equipped with a ventilation system that complies with Canadian Nuclear Safety Commission standards. The system will evacuate used air from the underground galleries to the outside. Air quality will be continually monitored to ensure worker safety. Two waste rock piles are the final installations required for the first phase. They will be able to hold 286,000 tons of rock. The first pile, which will be 100 meters wide by 150 meters long, will be used for clean waste rock. According to chemical and mineral analyses, this sterile rock is non-acid generating and non-radioactive. The second pile, 60 meters by 50 meters, will be used for the special waste rock found during the ramp excavation and whose uranium content is more than 300 parts per million. Finally, an estimated 750 tons of uranium ore will be stored underground. In the event that the project is not feasible, the entire site would undergo a full restoration process. This process would include the dismantling of the buildings and equipment and reforestation with indigenous species, as well as grape pine and alder. When the mining phase begins, new infrastructures will be added. The camp will be expanded to serve 180 residents. The proportion of local labor will increase to 25%. The new facilities will include an ore processing plant to process the uranium concentrate called yellowcake, a product with a low degree of radioactivity that poses a very low risk for health and the environment. The yellowcake will be transported according to the applicable regulations by a company that is certified by the Canadian Nuclear Safety Commission. The mine tailings will be deposited at a specially designed 20-meter deep open pit. Contrary to the waste from other mining operations, which is generally deposited and held in tailing ponds contained by dikes, uranium mine tailings are now stored in a way that will ensure their long-term stability that prevents the need for dikes. At the same time, a wind farm will be erected near the site to reduce hydrocarbon consumption. The actual mine operations will require the establishment of a network of new underground galleries going to a depth of 688 meters. To compare, here is a land use example taken from an open pit mine in the same area. The Matoush project will have a significantly smaller built-up area. Once the mining phase is completed, all facilities will be fully dismantled in an orderly manner, and all the mine's surface openings will be filled in. Reforestation will be undertaken throughout the site using local species such as black spruce, as well as using grape pine and alder. The project prescribes strict environmental monitoring for the entire site and for the duration of the exploration and mining phases. A surveillance system will ensure that the site is secure at all times. Strateco will ensure compliance with the strict rules set out by the Canadian Nuclear Safety Commission regarding the exploration and mining of the site and its restoration. To this end, the Canadian Nuclear Safety Commission requires an escrow deposit for 100% of the site restoration cost prior to the beginning of each phase. Strateco Resources would like to thank you for your attention.